You're welcome back. And now straight to the foreign scene. The U.S. President Donald Trump said Washington is under no pressure to achieve a trade deal with China as the prospect of new tariff loom. The comments come amid reports the two sides could resume talks to stave off a third round of U.S. tariffs. China welcomed the offer of talks and said the two countries were discussing the details. Now, according to reports, the U.S. has launched a trade war against China, which could see all its exports to the U.S. subject to duties. Tens of thousands of homes are without power, and seawater is slushing through coastal streets as Hurricane Florence begins lashing the U.S. East Coast. The hurricane is moving towards land with maximum sustained wind speed of 90 mph. It has lost power as it approached North and South Carolina, but officials warned it could still kill a lot of people amid risks of catastrophic flooding. Evacuation warnings are in place for more than 1 million people. The governor of North Carolina, where Florence is expected to make landfall later on Friday local time, said surviving the storm would be a test of endurance, teamwork, common sense and patience. Super Typhoon Mangkhut has gathered strength as it barrels towards the Philippines, weather officials say. The storm is now packing winds of 250 kilometers per hour, and officials say more than 5 million people are directly in its path. Last-minute preparations are underway before it makes landfall on the northern tip of the main island of Luzon by Saturday. Flights have been cancelled, schools shut, and the army is on standby. Officials have said that the storm, which is 900 kilometers in diameter, will be powerful enough to remain a considerable threat, even if it slows down before making landfall. The storm, known locally as Ompong, has already pummeled the northern Mariana Island and Guam. And in the U.S., at least one person has been killed and others injured after a series of suspected gas explosions rocked towns north of Boston and Massachusetts on Thursday evening. Local police reported fires and explosions at dozens of properties. Hundreds of people have been evacuated with gas and electricity service cuts to try and prevent further incidents. A local fire chief described it as an overwhelming event that resembled Armageddon. Officials have said that between 60 and 80 fires and a number of explosions broke out in homes and businesses in the towns of Lawrence, Andover, and North Andover that are located approximately 30 miles north of Boston. And that's it on the news. Many thanks for watching. I am Lilian Ogazi.
plastic bags. I'll say every day.
Plastic bag. Wow. I might say every day.
There is nothing I make use of in my shop as leather. I dey use about 2 packages of leather every day.
Packing several things, clothes. It could be clothes at times. It could just be maybe items from the market, as in when you buy foodstuffs. Even packing other plastic bottles too, and virtually anything that needs to be packed. Most of the times we use plastic bags for them.
If I'm going to somewhere like the market or a shop or something, I will definitely have to use a plastic bag.
For me, my business revolves around that. You can imagine coming to buy a pair of shoes and I just give you in your hands. What will happen? Will I ask you to put it in your handbag? No, I can't do without it. And then what if I come to the market and I want to buy tomato or whatever? What happens? Where will I put my stuff?
Leather, they help my business in many ways because of many customers, they cannot buy your market without leather now. They may not be, it will not be portable for them to carry it to their home. So there is portability being using leather in terms of putting the materials, that putting the goods that you have sold to the customers, so that it will be easy to carry to the car for them.
Because I need it for everything. I need it for my waist bin, I need to pack some things, I need it for everything.
I'm a fashion designer. Most times if my clients want to see me, I go with my bags, because when I come here I always come with clothes. That's the reason I'm using it.
Well, it depends on the quality of the plastic bag and the size. For instance, if it's like the big polythene bags, we recycle. We could still use it to maybe pack clothes later. We could still use it at home for maybe pack refuse before we dispose of it. But if it's the smaller ones that maybe you used to carry, like something like fish, or things that will still leave stain or smells in it, we dispose of it immediately.
So if it's perishable things, I'll definitely throw it. But if it's like about clothes, we usually keep it in a basket in my house, so we can use it for other things. Yes.
I don't know, but I think a long while.
Oh, this question, Oga. The question is too big. Leather can take, to me, maybe 1 year. It will decompose within a year.
Like a month? I don't know. Like a month.
My God, I'm sure it takes long, because I think those are the things that you usually see that last a very long time inside all of the refuse dump and all those things. Most times when you go to pack stuff from a refuse dump, some other things might have decomposed over time, but of course the plastic bags would just be there sticking out. So I'm sure it takes a long time.
I have no idea.
I guess for my little age, or for my little staying in this earth, I've never come across that one. Plastic bag, it don't decay easily. I've never seen it.
Well, how long it decomposes? How long? Because okay, well, at least from my own little knowledge of plastic, I know it's not biodegradable, so I know it takes a long time. Maybe I say 50 years thereabouts for it to actually decompose, because of the kind of material it's made out of. So, but I'm not sure about. But I know it's a very long time actually.
Wow. A month? Or a year. It depends. A year.
That's impossible. Hi. That's impossible. No.
I cannot agree. It takes 150 years to decompose in the soil. So I may believe it, since I don't have any knowledge on it.
You don't say. Then we should reconsider, really.
I'm just hearing it for the first time.
For a nylon bag to decompose after 100 and something years, I don't know. Maybe only a scientist can tell that, not me.
That's a lot of pollution for the ecosystem actually, because since it doesn't decompose on its own, Definitely, even in because okay, well, I dispose of it through waste bin and all that, but a lot of people just throw it in the gutters. So you at least I know that will definitely clog up the drainages, and even for well, in fact, even to try to like quantify the amount of damage. Well, I can't. I really can't quantify, but I know it's a lot. It's a lot of damage to the ecosystem.
It caused erosion. I think that's which I've come across before. Erosion during rainy season, when you drop it, like when you keep them anyhow, like in a dustbin, and it rain, can easily cause erosion.
Well, I'm not really sure of like exact effects, but I shall know that every single thing in this world has its side effects. It has, even this microphone might have its own side effects. So I'm not really sure, but I'm very sure it does. It has side effects.
Plastic bag? No, I don't think so. It's not possible, honestly.
No. No, I can't.
I don't know how it's going to look like, but I don't think I can stay without that plastic bag. Because if I did not, then my client, they will insult me then, I'll shoot. They will cost my life. So I don't think I can stay without using plastic bag. That's true.
For innovative research-based analysis, fresh news and programs, join us on PTV, the People's Oriented Station, transmitting on Star Times Channel 120, showing across 36 states in Nigeria, and Channel 77 on Strong Decoder across 52 countries. Yes, you asked for it. Now you have the best of television. You can also follow us on our social media platforms showing on your screen. People's Television, powered by you.
Photography is art. How so? On today's episode, we're going to be telling you more about the art of photography. Welcome to yet another exciting episode of Artside. I am Cynthia Dujay.
Thank you. And to have a look to see what Nigeria is all about.
Yes, that's beauty. So you can learn more about Nigeria.
I like the work.
The work, it's really nice. The concepts are really good. I think there's so many stories behind each of the pictures. So.
Beauty is there.
Yes, there's a lot of beauty. Like, I want to know how he was able to get into real far. You understand? It went so far. we're actually at the Rebirth exhibition where we're going to be learning from the artists about the art of photography and also hearing from people of what they think about these photographs. Let us meet them.
The idea behind these exhibitions is to try and show to people Nigerians are one of the, you find some of the world's most happiest people here. No matter the challenges we face, no matter the struggle, we are still very, very happy people. You know, some of us, because we don't know the struggles some other places are going through. Some of us will tell you, I have a car, I want a bigger car, that's why I am being depressed. I have a house, but I need a bigger house, that's why I am crying. Whereas there are some people that do not have food, we don't have home, there is no hope of they are going to get food tomorrow. You know, it's one thing to be hungry today and you know you're going to get food the next day. It's another to be hungry today and tomorrow you don't know if there's ever going to be food. I'm just going to run through some few stories for you to see. Like this is the hand of a 6-year-old boy. You know, yes, a lot of people might say, oh, this is a big farmer. No, he's a 6 years old. You know, I met him in Kaduna. Him and this other child laborer. They were working, they were clearing a place as big as this place. Their payment for that day was a plate of food. You understand? And they were made to say thank you for it. Yes, the three of them was to share one plate of food. And the plate of food was for the three of them. And the plate of food was for the three of them. You understand? Imagine something like that. But today, we are doing this exhibition. These people are here. We try to do exhibitions, we try to tell the stories of people one after the other. We try to tell the stories of our culture. We try to put our name for people to really see the stories which nobody wants to tell or which people don't want to hear.
Hi, how are you, sir?
Oh, I'm okay. Thank
you. I've been watching you taking a close look at this picture for a while now.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what you think is happening right here in this work?
Oh, you can see it's drumming for wrestling. And it's a special kind of drumming that is that gingers the wrestler to action. And you can see the wrestler digging it, you know, to the drummers, and the drummer, the language of the drumming is getting to the wrestler.
Okay.
And the drummer is also, you know, enjoying the drumming.
Okay, so have you been in such a situation before? Have you actually gone to a cultural festival and you tend to see the way they're doing? Because the way you're actually saying it is like you know a lot about it.
Oh yeah, in all the communities in the southeast, south, once in a while you see these kind of things arranged, either at festivities and so on and so forth. So when it's going on, as spectator, you just stand around and watch, and if you're the artistic type, the drumming gets to you actually, because a true African does not stand where drumming is going on and without, yes.
Like. You mean that's how it's being played?
Yes, very pulsating, very pulsating.
Okay.
You get the feel in your brain and in your heart.
Yeah, okay.
Very pulsating.
Okay, so basically, so according to what it's called, say the drummer
and the wrestlers.
Yes.
The drummer drums, and I can see a bell. I think he's actually trying to say, yes, we're ready for it or something, right?
It's part of giving rhythm to the music.
The music.
The bell gives rhythm to the music.
Gives rhythm to the
Yes.
music. Very well, thank you so much. It was nice meeting you. I hope you enjoy
pleasure.
more of them.
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
What's your name? Wow, you came for an exhibition. That's very nice. Why did you come?
Yeah.
Why did you come to this exhibition?
Well, I love art. I'm a fan of art, so it would be nice to see some fine artifacts here.
Okay, that's really nice. You love art. You're an art lover. So now this picture you're seeing right now, what would you say about this very painting?
This picture has two sides, positive, negative. The person, the child here will get a lot of money from this. Yeah. It's just like the Okada people of this Abuja here. Can transport people one place to another, seeing that there may be other houses in the city.
Okay, cool. So the person is actually using this as a means of transportation,
Yes.
right? So can you tell me what is the negative part of this very
This boat may capsize. The family may not know when or where or how
it happened.
It capsized.
Oh, okay.
They may not even know whether the boys are alive or not.
not, okay.
They may be
Okay, so
lost.
are you happy with the situation? Are you
Not
really
at all.
happy with the situation? Would you really want to be in such a situation?
No.
You wouldn't, right? So like you see, this actually expresses both a bad side and a good side, like you said, right?
Yes.
Very well. Thank you so much. If it's an issue, enjoy it, right? Hi, how are you? You're beautiful. So please, I can see you really engrossed in this painting. Can you tell us more about it?
I really like the Fisherman Tale that the curator said, told us about this story. So this boy is supposed to be a 6-year-old.
6 years?
6-year-old boy. And he lives here.
Whoa.
Yes.
The 6-year-old boy lives here.
So the dad is a fisherman and he's trying to teach him
How?
trade. Obviously he's out of school.
Yeah.
And I think that this art is very deep. I mean, if we're trying to advocate for the SDGs, which is,
Yes.
education. This boy is supposed to be in school. Species. And this is where they sleep. And they still get to pay for sleeping here.
Are you for real?
And they live here on the water. It's amazing. The art is very compelling,
It's very
thought-provoking,
Yes.
very touching.
Emotional.
Yeah, like, I feel like this piece is not even supposed to be sold.
Oh my goodness.
They're very sacred art. It's something we see every day.